The Modality Principle by Danica Justin. What is the modality principle? The modality principle is an important idea regarding the presentation of information to learners, and it expresses the preference for the instructor or presenter to share information specifically relating to a graphic in an audio rather than a visual format. In this way, the instructor is requiring the learner to activate both the audio and visual senses, rather than focusing only on the visual sense, as would happen with an image and accompanying text. Research has shown that this principle is especially relevant for less skilled learners, and it has been proven that when a graphic is presented with audio narration, the learner spends significantly more time studying a graphic than he or she would if the text accompanied the graphic. Modality principle can be used to introduce a complex independent project, such as the one that I introduced to my students previously this year. We will be studying a unit entitled Around the World in a Summer. If you click on the left-hand links down in the navigation bar, you will be guided through every exercise of this unit. If you preview the video on the home page, 10 Surprising Ways to Offend People in Other Countries, you will see why each of the steps on the left-hand side are important. You will probably notice that my screen has a ton of tabs open. You will not need to open this many tabs. However, I would suggest opening a new tab when you are starting a new activity. The modality principle can also be used to teach students how to use tools available to them. Dictionary.com is a tool you will be expected to use throughout the school year. When you use Dictionary.com, you will find more information than simply the meaning of the word. For example, directly beneath the word, you will see the pronunciation key for each word. You will also be given a definition, the part of speech. You can click on the link to find out where the origin of the word is. And you can find much more information scrolling down on the page. Finally, the modality principle can be used to teach a new concept through the presentation of an example. Text features are something all readers should look for and take into consideration. Obviously, the most prominent text feature is the title. It'll be bold and usually in a different color or a different font than the majority of the text. There are also pop quotes, which bring a reader's attention to an important or interesting idea within the article. There can be maps to show you where this information is relevant or coming from, images or graphics to help you understand an important concept in the article, and subheadings to guide your reading and help a reader find what specific information they might be looking for. A non-example of the modality principle is when a graphic, such as this image of a magazine page and text features, is accompanied by text, which takes the reader's attention away from the graphic because the reader must focus on actually reading the text. Sorry for the typo right there.